everybody, Mommy, it's Ann Kaplan, and we're here for you guys in the group this week, your mama resource from conception to college. Wherever you are on your motherhood journey, we are here for you. And this week, the theme for this week is napping, which probably sounds super boring to anyone who's not a parent, but any mom out there knows, and I bet you pregnant mamas who are waiting even for your first baby know, napping all of a sudden becomes way more important and way more interesting than it probably ever was before to you. Am I right? So, napping, let's talk about it. Tuesday, it's my Mythbusters Day. Let's bust some myths about napping. And there's 3 major myths I want to bust for you guys today when it comes to napping. And the first one is that your kid outgrew his nap or her nap. Kids outgrow naps in their mom's minds a lot earlier than they really outgrow their need for nap. Hi, Sarah. I know, I just woke up from a nap, actually. I'm going to get so sick of saying the word nap this week. Your kid might seem like they're outgrowing their nap way sooner than they're actually ready to not nap anymore. So I want you to think about, especially if your kid's still a toddler or less than 5 years old, like your kid still needs a nap. And when I talk about naps, it doesn't actually even need to be sleeping necessarily, but your kid needs a downtime. And the reason why I can say with such certainty that your child hasn't outgrown their nap is because nobody outgrows naps. We all, even as adults, need downtime in our lives, in our day, not necessarily sleep, where we are resting, regrouping, being on our own, being quiet, being reflective, resting. And that is why in our family, we don't call it a nap. We call it a resty-bye. And there's resty-bye time after lunch every day. When we're in Spain, resty-bye is from 3 to 5. And when we're in the US, it's earlier. It's more like 1 to 3. And you don't have to sleep when you're in resty-bye, but you need to have quiet time. You need to be on your own, by yourself, in your room, doing relaxing, chill activities that are not screens. So that is why I can say that your child has not outgrown your naps. If your child is showing you signs that they're not sleeping as well, they're not taking the greatest naps anymore, they're not sleeping as long or whatever, that doesn't mean that nap time is gone. It means nap time is growing and changing and evolving, just like we mamas do all motherhood long. Am I right? So that's myth number 1. Your kid has not outgrown their naps, so don't tell me that. Number 2, I can't nap. I hear this all the time from my pregnant moms who I'm like, you need to rest during the day. You need to rest. And then when do I hear it again? After baby's born and mom is not sleeping through the night because baby's not sleeping through the night. And I'm sitting there saying, how many naps are you taking during a day? And it's like, oh, none, or I can't nap. That's what I get all the time. I can't nap. I can't nap. Bust that myth right now. You totally can nap. And I'm pretty sure as an adult, if you're telling me you can't nap, what you're really saying is I can't turn off my brain long enough to chill the F out. And that is a problem, and that is a solvable problem, and that is a problem that is worthy of your time and energy. So if you're chasing this like this nap dragon that you can't manage to get, stop worrying about sleeping and start worrying about turning your brain off, trusting that the things that need to get done will get done. Your monkey mind does not need to be chasing you around all day long. You can nap, and not only can you nap, you must nap. If you are pregnant or you have just had a baby, this is like channel your Yoda, okay? Do or do not, there is no try. Do it. You need to nap, okay? Myth number 3 that I want to bust for you guys, because I hear all the time from my clients, oh, I'm afraid to let him nap because then he won't sleep through the night. Or I hear the reverse. I'm afraid that when my kids start sleeping through the night, he won't nap during the day, and I need those nap times. Guys, that's not true at all, okay? Just because your child starts sleeping through the night does not mean that he is not going to nap during the day, and stopping your kid from napping during the day is not going to help your kids sleep through the night. So separate those two things, because I'll tell you what's far more common is for the child who has finally started having a regular nighttime sleep pattern to all of a sudden nap more during the day and nap more predictably during the day. Because guys, we all have our natural circadian rhythms, including children. The only difference between us and kids is that kids' mind-body connection hasn't gotten all screwed up yet, which means that your child is capable of tuning into his body and knowing when he needs to sleep. Our job is to provide the opportunity for rest to our children. Their job is to do what they will with that opportunity. But your child will still nap during the day. They might go from 2 naps to 1 nap. They might go from 2 short naps to 1 long nap. That's not a product of them sleeping through the night so much as it is a product of them just growing up and changing. But to say that sleeping through the night is going to cause your kid to stop napping, or that not napping is going to help your kid sleep through the night, is not true, okay? We as moms find ourselves unwittingly intercepting that mind-body connection in our kids way too frequently, and this napping situation is a perfect example of that. I hope those tips are helpful for you guys this week. We are going to be talking all week long about napping. Tomorrow, Wednesday, my baby mama day, we are going to talk about napping during pregnancy, napping postpartum. It is crucial, as I just pointed out, and I'm going to teach you guys how to make it happen. And on Thursday, my tips and tricks days, I'm going to teach you guys how to actually make quiet time and nap time a regular thing regardless of your kid's age. And I'm talking about teenagers here too, guys. So don't think that you don't have to worry about naps or that you can't lovingly, awesomely enjoy the beauty of naps just because your kids are older. This can help you too. And I don't know if you guys saw, but we've got 2 huge, awesome, major, exciting events coming up in the group. First of all, coming up in July, we have our play date in Bellevue Park, and I really hope to see you guys there. This is a chance to get to know me and my kids. There's no agenda. We're just going to be hanging out and enjoying the park and letting our kids run around. And like the last time we were there, one of my kids found a wolf skull. That was really gross and smelly. So we'll find out what our kids discover at Bellevue Park this in July. Check it out in the group. And the other event I really want to draw your attention to is the event that's coming up in August. It is an interactive workshop. I'm here in Denver. I am offering so many chances to be one-on-one with me live in person this summer. We're going to be doing a workshop called Back to School Like a Boss. Have a great year without arguing and back talk. Wouldn't that be great? And it doesn't matter how old your kids are, guys. These tips and tricks that we're going to be talking about in this workshop are all the same kinds of concepts I talked about in the 3 Secrets to Raising Great Kids webinar, but in a totally different format, an interactive workshop where we're going to be brainstorming and troubleshooting your specific challenges and talking about it in the context of school time, the school year. So getting out of the house on time, morning routine, school work, behaving at school, not biting your friends if you're in preschool, all of that stuff. So I really hope you guys sign up, check out those events, and we've got a comment here from Cassie. Sleep begets sleep. That is exactly right. If you take naps during the day, it's going to help your kids sleep at night. Thank you. Thank you for backing me up, Cassie. Have an amazing day, you guys. I will talk to you again tomorrow, and check out those events. I'll put links in the comments below so you can find them easily. Bye.